Hello friends, my name is Chandra Shekher, and in this video I am going to talk about a country where there is no restrictions on how many hours international students can work. And this country is also in Europe. In one of my last videos I talked about a country which is in Europe which does not have restrictions in terms of how many hours international students can work. In this episode I am going to talk about a new country, and I'm sure you would have heard the name of this country. It is one of the most popular European countries. I'm talking about Sweden. Sweden is the birthplace of Nobel Prize, the prestigious Nobel Prize. And I guess most of us know about Nobel Prize, which was instituted in the memory of Alfred Nobel. In fact, it was instituted by Alfred Nobel, who discovered dynamite, who invented dynamite. So Sweden is one of the most beautiful countries of Europe. It's located in Scandinavia. It's called as Scandinavian countries. Other Scandinavian countries are Finland, Norway, Denmark. So Sweden is also a Scandinavian country. The capital is Stockholm, and it is considered one of the happiest countries. It has always been in top 10 countries in terms of happiness index. In terms of human development index, also it is always in top 10. Its rank varies from 7th to 8th number. Uh, in terms of per capita income, also it is in top 20. The per capita income is like 40,000 British pounds, so which is pretty high. If I talk about it in Indian rupees, it's like 40 lakh Indian rupees. Uh, and in terms of studies, Sweden has some of the best universities in the world. Some of them are in top 100. It's a wonderful place if you want to study engineering or science, if you want to do PhD. Sweden is very good for research. And now, in terms of working hours, since there is no limit of how many hours you can work, that means you can successfully support your studies. Yes, but please do not forget to focus on your studies, because if your performance is not good in studies, you might have difficulty in renewing your residence permit. So please focus on studies while you work. And now, in terms of tuition fee, the tuition fee in Sweden is equal to what universities charge in Canada or in Australia. So the fee will range from anything between 10,000 US dollars to about 13, 14,000 US dollars per annum, which in rupees means like 7.5 lakh rupees to about 10, 11 lakh rupees per annum, depending on the course. Now, in terms of how much funds you need to show while you apply for visa, you need to show about say $11,000 per year when you apply for visa. That is like about 8.59 lakh rupees in order to get a visa. There are other factors also which goes in in determining whether you get visa or not. We will talk about it in our next episode. Now, in terms of part-time job opportunities, there are a number of part-time job opportunities in Sweden, especially in big cities like Malmo, Stockholm, Lund. And suppose you work as a cashier at McDonald's, you can expect to earn about $14 per hour, 14 US dollars. That's like about 1,040 Indian rupees. So that's a good amount of money, but please remember Sweden is an expensive country, so your expenses will also be very high. Once you finish your studies, you get 6 months time to look for a job, and if you find the job, you can apply for work permit. If you live in Sweden for 4 years, you can apply for PR, and you can become a permanent resident of Sweden. So, this is what I wanted to tell you about Sweden. So, if you're looking for a country where you can study and where you can support yourself, so Sweden is definitely an option to look at. It is one of the most developed countries in the world. I hope you like this video. Please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.